So, Super Junior. Why you should not stand them. Super Junior, suju debuted Nov 6, 2005 with 12 members. And the song Twins Knockout. Leeteuk, Heechul, Yesung, Hanging, Kangdon, Shindong, Sungmin. Yunhyuk, Siwon, Donghee, Rywook and Kibom. And in 2006 they added member Kyun to the lineup. Members Hanjeng, Kibom, and Kangdon eventually left. So I will not talk about them. So what's the problem with suju? Many people praise suju for being their true selves and not putting on a fake personality. And that's great. When you're not being sexist and weird. Let's start with Leeteuk. I really dislike fat girls. I don't think they take care of their bodies well. This was a long time ago, around 2010, but still. This remark was after another member Shindong stated that if someone needs to lose weight, I'm going to tell them. In 2011, Leeteuk also stated that Suzy of Misa needed to lose weight in front of 2 Misa members. Yeah, you're insane. Next up, Heechul. In 2015, he wore a hijab during a variety show. I'm not of that culture, so I don't know how problematic this may be. But people were mad at him because of it. In 2014, he called former EXO member Chris disrespectful and neglecting his fans for leaving the group a week before a concert. And his lawsuit against him, when former Suju member Hanjeng did the same thing. People have also been saying that he fetishized Japanese women, but I literally can't find anything about that, so it is alleged. Heechul was dating twice member Momo. While Momo was 19 and he was 3, that's low-key weird. But at this time Momo was considered an adult and it's her life, so. In Feb of this year, Heechul got into a controversy after making multiple insensitive comments on a live stream while drunk, one cursing a pro-woman site. This isn't the first time he got in trouble with people who identify as feminists. 2 absence from group events. Many people were disappointed in him when he revealed that he faked a sick statement so he could go to a party. So much for neglecting fans, huh? 3 Bokyam controversial who showed support for a DJ who has a greeting that is very close to a derogatory term for a woman's gentlelady parts. This is a big deal in Korea, but I don't know much about this scene as I don't live there. For name-dropping Cha Yunwoo. Heechul claimed to be close with my boy Cha from Astro and stated some weird things about him that were supposed to be manly but were just wide-ups. If Yunwoo catches a bully, he will beat them up like he will beat up a high schooler. 5 The No Japan movement. There has been a lot of tense relations with Korea and Japan, and Heechul mocked a No Japan movement. Once again, I do not know much about this. I live in America, but this was a big deal to people who live in Korea, Japan. Okay, Huff, that was a lot of Heechul. Moving on. Next, Yesung. At the same time, Shindig and Leeteuk were sharing their opinions on women were fat. He added, I think obese people are lazy. Oh yeah, he also did blackface. Next is Yunhyuk. Preda that he snuck into a girl's room while they were sleeping and touched them. This was while he was in middle school, but he said he was still proud of it today. Next up is Donghee. Alleged Donghee did brown face to dress up as, and I quote, Arabelsa. But fans say he was just tan at this time. Next is Siwon. Heavily alleged he stated, I do not wish to acknowledge homosexuals, but the resource is dubious, so when a male fan told him I love you, he waved his hands around and said no. Rywook didn't do much but made the photo of Yesung's blackface his Twitter PFP. So moving on to Kyunhan. While someone was talking about a trade he did with a black person for Michael Jordan shoes, he responded with, that must have looked like a drug deal. He implied negative things about Kuhera dating Eun while Hera was already getting slut-shamed for being seen with a male model and for implying she had sex. Next is Shindong. Other than the body shaming already mentioned, he also stated that it's different for a male to be fat and for a female to be fat. Oh yeah, he also did blackface. Oh yeah, and appropriate a Native American headdress. Member Jumi made an insensitive joke about a 6.8 earthquake that hit Taiwan, but other than that nothing. So next up and last is Henry. Henry stated that when he first came to SK he thought Suju member were gay and that Heechul was transgender and he was worried. He kissed Yuon's thighs while she was on his shoulders, which caused people to call him a pervert. Didn't seem to mind it, but once again He persuaded Jackson got 7 to go into the girls' room and look through their stuff without the girls' permission at 45 of SBS roommate. That's the end of this video. Please don't attack me. You can stand suju if you want, I really don't care.